The bladder sinew channel and TC. What are sinew channels? Sinew channels, gene, are superficial pathways in TCM that governs muscles, tendons, ligaments, fascia, and joints. They are crucial for movement, posture, and protecting the body. Key functions of the bladder sinew channel: controls muscle and tendons of the posterior body, maintains upright posture and stability, coordinates extension of the spine, neck, hips, knees, and ankles, protects the body against external pathogens like wind cold, support movement of the entire posterior kinetic chain. Pathway overview: the body's posterior line. The bladder sinew channel follows the entire posterior surface of the body, originating at the little toe and ascending through the leg, back, neck, and head. Its comprehensive pathway connecting various muscles group. Pathway, lower limb and pelvis. Begins at the lateral aspect of the little toe, bladder 67, travels along the lateral side of the foot, binding at the heel, ascends through the Achilles tendons and behind the calf muscle, binds at the popliteal fossa, back of the knee, continues along the hamstring, then through the gluteal muscles over the sacrum. Pathway, back and neck. Ascend through lumbar fascia and erector spinae muscles. Continue through the thoracolumbar fascia and upper back muscles. Binds at sacrum, lumbar, thoracic spine, and scapular region. Ascend through trapezius splenius and semispinalis muscle. Bind around cervical vertebrae and the occiput base of skull. Pathway, head and connections. Spread over the occipital region, vertex, crown, and the forehead. Branches may reach the nose and eyelids, interconnecting with other sinew channels. A deep branch penetrates to the root of the tongue from the nape of the neck. Another branch crosses the head lateral to midline to the inner canthus of the eye. Further sub-branches connect to the cheek and upper orbital region. Muscles associated with the bladder sinew channel: plantar fascia, gastrocnemius, 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 soleus or calf muscle, hamstrings, gluteus maximus, thigh and buttock, thoracolumbar fascia, erector spinae, multifidus or lower back, latissimus dorsi, trapezius upper back, splenius capitis, semispinalis capitis or neck, occipital muscle back of the head. Clinical manifestations when the channel is affected. Dysfunction in the bladder sinew channel can lead to a wide range of symptoms, primarily manifesting as pain, stiffness, and restricted movement along its pathway due to muscle cramping or tension. Symptoms: lower body and pelvis, Achilles tendon pain and heel pain, calf tightness and spasm of the popliteal region, hamstring strain and posterior knee pain, sciatica-like pain, buttock pain and sacroiliac dysfunction, gluteal tightness and tension. Symptoms: spine, neck, and head, low back pain and thoracic stiffness, muscle spasm and difficulty bending forward, neck stiffness and limited cervical rotation, occipital headache and whiplash symptoms, stiffness or distending pain in the axillary and supraclavicular regions, headache, tight scalp, tension around the eyes. Common causes of dysfunction: external wind-cold invasion, overuse injuries from repetitive motion, prolonged standing or poor posture, heavy lifting or improper body mechanics, running injuries or sports-related trauma, fascial restrictions impacting mobility. Treatment principles: relax the sinews to alleviate tension, release muscle spasm and cramping, unblock the channel to restore flow, improve circulation of chi and blood, expel wind cold where applicable, restore normal movement and range of motion. Common acupuncture points. Foot, bladder 67, bladder 65, bladder 60 for relaxing posterior chain, lower leg, bladder 57 and bladder 58, knee, bladder 40, Wei Zong, crucial for back and posterior leg pain, thigh, bladder 36, low back and sacrum, bladder 23, bladder 25, bladder 31, and bladder 34. Upper back, neck and head, bladder 13 to bladder 18, bladder 10 and bladder 7. PCM and modern anatomy a parallel. Bladder sinew channel, PCM, a comprehensive energetic pathway governing the muscle, tendons, and fascia along the posterior body, explaining interconnectedness of symptoms from toe to head. Superficial back line, modern anatomy. A continuous myofascial chain from the plantar fascia to the epicranial fascia, describing how restriction in one area impact the entire posterior kinetic chain. Key clinical applications: acute and chronic low back pain, sciatica, neck pain, stiffness and occipital headaches, hamstring injuries, Achilles tendinopathy, plantar fasciitis, posterior knee pain and popliteal fossa discomfort, postural dysfunction and related musculoskeletal imbalances, sports-related injuries impacting the posterior kinetic chain.